What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. All right, guys, so Sunday night live stream here. We're going to be on for quite a while if you guys keep the conversation going. So I'm going to place you guys on hold for a minute, and we're going to let some people hop in here. So please drop some comments, drop some questions, concerns, anything you got, and we'll be back on just a few minutes to hang out, guys. So we'll see you soon, baby. right, we are back, baby. Hopefully that little intro went all right. Did everything seem smooth with it? Anything seem funky or funky? So I'm just kind of tweaking, messing with some new sounds and stuff like that on here. So hopefully everybody is doing okay. It is a Sunday live stream. So remember, guys, this is a long form show. On the live streams are always long form shows. We go for 1, 2, 3 hours, whatever the heck you guys want to do here. As long as the conversation's still going, we're still going, baby. Ooh, Izzy, who's that? Who's that? No. She's trying to get the snack and bounce. So it looks like we've already got some people in here. Good to see you guys. Thanks for smashing that like button on your way in here, guys. Izzy's trying to grab this snacky. So how's everybody doing? Please drop some comments, questions, and I'll make sure that I get to your comment. Izzy wants to get her snack and bounce out here. Say, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get my snacky. So with you soon. And bye, baby. And Kimmy B coming through with the early sponsorship of today's Sunday live stream, baby. She says $20 for Sunday live stream. Yay, Kimmy. Shout out to Kimmy hooking it up in here. I appreciate you, girl. I'm glad you could make it on here. I know that I'd seen a comment that you had said something about you had a wild weekend or something. So if you want to let us know what happened there, guys, remember that we want to hear from you guys and hear what's going on in your life, not just all about me here on the show, right, guys? So shout out to Kimmy for coming through with the early sponsorship of today's live stream, baby. Kimmy has been really helping out here on the channel lately, so I appreciate you, Kimmy. Always helping out here, girl. So yeah, let's go ahead and dump into some comments, guys. Looks like there's 10 people in here, which is great for a Sunday live stream. Did you guys get the notification? Did you guys see the countdown? Did you guys see that the stream was planned? Did you guys know we were going to do this, or did you guys just get the notification now? If you guys could please let me know. Let's see here. I've been messing with my computer. So ever since Kimmy had asked me about the computer stuff, I've been really kind of looking into a lot of stuff and trying different things. I thought I almost had my computer to where it would work, and then it didn't. So that sucks. And the angle here is a little funky. Let's see. That'll work. So yeah, guys. So I've been messing with this thing a lot this weekend and trying to get it fixed. I thought I had it figured out. I was using a different server thing. I don't know, guys, what it's called. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at this stuff. So thought I had it figured out, and then I've been tweaking with it all day. I went out and bought this awesome microphone that is not hooked up right now because I hooked up to my computer. So long story short, guys, I've tried every possible thing to get this dang computer to work. I've even got a damn wire plug downstairs to plug right into my router, and it still was glitchy when I tried it today. So I'm giving up hope on this computer once and for all. And hold on a sec, guys. So KG Smith also hooking it up in here, guys, with a $25 Cash App. Good to see you, KG Smith. She's always been coming through up in here lately too, guys. I really do appreciate you guys showing your boy some love here on this YouTube channel. You guys are coming through big time lately, and I really do appreciate you guys. I know I always kind of say the same thing. I really fucking appreciate you guys. But I do, guys. You guys are killing it up in here, and I appreciate you guys showing some love to this channel. It really does mean a lot to me, guys, and I am upgrading things on the channel. There will be some different things coming. This damn microphone was almost $200, guys, but it'll be worth it once I get it all set up. There's cables and everything, all these things you need to get everything working. And then now that I'm switching from my HP, I need to go get an iMac, so I'm going to need other connectors. It's just like, be patient with me, guys. I am working on this stuff a lot, and it takes me like 10 times longer than it takes normal people to do computer stuff, unfortunately. So yeah, long story short, what I'm going to do with the computer situation, guys, I'm going to have to buy a used iMac computer for now, because I was looking, and it looks like the iMac is going to be upgraded Like the one that's currently out, the 24-inch iMac that I was going to buy, is like, it's been out for a few years. So the new Apple iMac is coming out. It's supposed to be later this year or early next year. So I'm going to get a used one for now to hold me over, because I'm really familiar with Apple's products, right? I use the iPhones and I'm just really comfortable with that stuff. And I know how to use the iMac stuff a lot better, Apple stuff a lot better. So hopefully I can get that computer tomorrow and get everything set up. And then that way on the Wednesday live stream, hopefully I can have this microphone set up. If you guys notice, it doesn't sound like my fan's about to explode right now. So at least I got that kind of figured out. So yeah, guys, so just wanted to let you guys kind of know what I'm going to do with the computer situation. And hopefully you guys enjoyed that little music intro that we had today. And then I'm going to do some outro stuff. And then I'm going to keep switching things around with the channel, guys, just kind of working on that kind of stuff. So hang tight with me, guys. Good to see you all up in here, though, on a Sunday live stream. Looks like there's 12 of you good-looking ladies and gentlemen in here. I appreciate you guys hopping on here. Please give me some updates on your situation, guys. And let's get into it. Mama Deb, good to see you in here on the Sunday stream. So it's about 7, almost 7:30 where you're at. How late are you usually up, Mama Deb? Aren't you go to bed pretty early, right? Like 9 or something? Wonder if Marky Rizzo is going to be able to be up in here today. So far we got KG Smith in here. We got Brandon in here. Brandon was early in here today. Good to see you, Brandon. How's your Sublocade journey going, buddy? Let's see here. KG, any updates on your taper? Anything since last Wednesday? Let's see here. So KG says, at work now, third 12-hour shift. Whoa, so tired. Yeah, that would be pretty tiring. So shout out to you, KG. I'm glad you're able to listen while you're at work. That's awesome. Does everything sound all right, guys? Does everything look okay? Let me know if anything gets glitchy. I was so disappointed, guys. I thought I had this computer all set up with the microphone. The microphone, I had it all set up, but then I recorded like a fake live stream, and it was just so glitchy. It was like click, 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 and it just was not working. So now that I'm hardwired into my router, I know that it's not the computer's, I know that's not the internet connection. It's definitely the computer. So got to get myself a used iMac. I already found one. I'm going to go probably hopefully pick it up tomorrow, and I hope that it works. So let's see here. Critter Live says the Sunday stream. Yes, it actually happened. It actually happened. Good to see you, Critter. Okay, just a heads up, guys, too. I've got my nifty-difty sunglasses here because this light is pretty bright, and sometimes I start to get headaches or migraines. So if I put these on later on in the show, I'm not trying to be a creeper. It's just me trying to protect myself from a migraine. Okay, good to see you in here, Kimmy. Let's see, Donna, good to see you. She says, hi, I want to Venmo, but I can't seem to understand his name on account. I'm sorry, I'm Dippy. I'm not sure I understand what you mean, Donna. If you go to Venmo, there's a link in the description box. You could just click right on that link, and it should bring you right to where you could send a Venmo. You should just literally be able to click right on that link, and it should link right to Venmo. Hopefully I'm not really understanding what you're. Hopefully that makes sense of what I just said. If not, I'm sure the mods could help you out there. Let's see here. But I will appreciate you if you do send a Venmo on here, girl. I know that you've been kind of asking about that. I seen you made a comment that asked something if I have like ZZ or it was some other payment processing, and I don't have anything else besides what I have listed. I do have a PayPal, but it's not. I don't have it fully set up yet or something like that. Okay, let's see here. The account. Kimmy says, hey, Deb, I didn't remember. Laugh out loud. I got a notification. Okay, so good to know that some people are getting notifications still. That's great. That's great. I've literally had an insane weekend. Yeah, let's hear about that, Kimmy. What happened? Hopefully in a good way. Critter Life, stoked for going live today. Good to see you, Kyle. Damn, Kyle's been coming through up in here a lot lately. So, Kyle, any updates on your situation, buddy? Kyle's been up in here, I think, 3 or 4 live streams in a row now. So hopefully he's doing okay. Kyle's working on his alcohol. KG says, what you been doing? If you're talking to me, I got done at the gym just a little bit ago, and then a storm rolled in, so I had to go to Walmart and get another cable for the Ethernet. So I've been trying to just get this internet computer crap figured out, and it's just not going my way. So gonna go ahead and retire this computer, but at least it doesn't sound like there's a jet going off in your ear right now, guys, hopefully. So Izzy's got her snack, Deb says. Justin, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? So Justin's probably, what's he got to be around, like 20 days off Suboxone or something, or Subutex. I think he came off Subutex. Good to see you in here, Justin. Who else is in here? Who else is in here, guys? Drop me some comments, drop me some questions, drop me some concerns. Let's talk about Suboxone, Sublocade. Let's talk about Kratom. You guys want to talk about opiate addiction? I'm here for all of it, guys. You want to talk about alcoholism? Let's talk about it, baby. Let me know what you guys are going through, guys. Let me know what you're going through. Okay, looks like we've got 10 likes on the video already, guys. That's great. That's great for a Sunday. Okay. Oh, good to see you in here, Jill. Jill has been coming through up in here a lot lately too. So Jill, I'm glad to see you in here again. Glad to see you in here. Hopefully your taper's going okay, and hopefully you're doing okay. You still doing the, I don't know if I want to say too much of your stuff that we talked about here. Hopefully you're doing okay, Jill, from last time we spoke. So Justin says, been a few tough few days since Wednesday's live stream, and taking, okay, so been taking 2 grams of Kratom twice a day since then. Okay, so Justin, sounds like Justin's struggling a little bit. What is it that you're struggling with specifically, Justin? Is it the sleep, or you got like really bad RLS, or what? So it's important though that Justin realizes that he sees the habit of Kratom starting to kick in, because remember last time we spoke to Justin, it was just one time he'd used Kratom, right? If I can remember right. And now it's been twice a day he's been taking Kratom, but at least he's still on tiny doses, 2 grams of Kratom. That's very low doses, responsibly. He's using it responsibly, right? Yeah, let us know what you're struggling with, Justin, as to why you need to take the Kratom. Is it like hardcore depression, or just really low energy? I know what it's like though, dude. You know, I definitely know how hard it is to go through what you're going through. So I kind of had thought that you maybe had been through like the worst of it by the Wednesday live stream, but maybe, you know, sometimes people have the delayed effects too, right? It could be the pause kicking in for you. Are you? No, I'm definitely not that, Allie. I know I need to stop taking it tonight, or try and step down a gram every dose. Yeah, man, you really don't want to, you know, hopefully you don't want to switch one thing for another, right? Because remember, guys, with Kratom, the half-life is so much shorter that you need to take it more times a day. So if you switch from Suboxone to Kratom, or Subutex to Kratom, then you're likely going to need to take it more times per day because of the shorter half-life. So hopefully that doesn't happen, Justin. Just be careful, my friend. And I appreciate you coming on here and letting us know, right? Letting us know that is going on, because then other people can be aware of that as well, right? And be warned to just be careful, count your dose, make sure you're writing it down, keeping track. Do you see the pattern forming of, oh shit, I might just be switching one thing for another here? And if that happens, are you okay with that, right? Are you okay if you just switch to Kratom and just start taking Kratom? Or is that not acceptable to you? It's going to be different for everybody, right, guys? So Kyle says, this live is literally why I'm not running to the store for more alcohol. Thanks, Kevin. Shit, Kyle, I love that, man. Thank you. And I'm proud of you, dude. That's awesome. So what, are you just sitting there just bored and lonely, or what? Is that kind of your trigger? It's just boredom, maybe? I know a lot of people, when they get bored, is what kind of triggers them wanting to take something to alter their state, right? So thank you for saying that, Kyle. That makes me happy, and I'm really glad that you're able to hop on here with us tonight, my friend. Still trying to level out, KG says, on 1.75 milligrams. I start getting anxious at about noon, but nothing I can't handle. So yeah, I mean that's a really good dose. So what is it, KG? You just try pushing your dose off in the morning as far as you can, and then you take it. That's kind of how I used to do it when I was tapering. I would just try to push myself as far as I could in the morning, and then when I start getting too uncomfortable, that's when I would take my dose. Because for me, it was always easier to push the morning dose back. I didn't like to do that stuff much, like the nighttime stuff, because that's when the nighttime stuff for me is when I had to be around people, right? I had to be in the gym around a bunch of other humans. And for me, it's easier to taper when I'm just chilling by myself versus when I have to be interacting with people face to face. Let's see here. 1.7. But yeah, that's a really good dose, KG. That's a really good dose. So Justin says, yeah, sleep has been good, around 5 interrupted hours a night, but I got 7 last night. Praise the Lord. Dang, you guys are going off in the comments. I appreciate that, guys. I like it. I like it. Just keep the comments going. Okay. Wow, it's crazy not hearing my computer just going. I'm like, are you okay, computer? You're not making all these loud noises. Let's see. Justin, let me ask you something. Have you addressed the cause of your addiction? I feel like the biggest roadblock in getting off of opioids is not dealing with the root of the issue. Justin, be careful with the Kratom. I ended up back on sub last year from the Kratom. I kept needing it more often. Kimmy, I have discussed with therapists, but my biggest issue is stress through all this. It nosedives my mental state and struggle staying sober. So yeah, that I get that too. You know, stress for me, a lot of it was because I haven't had a lot of stress over the last few years because I closed my business, right, guys? But yeah, I could definitely see how the stress would be something that would really kind of be challenging to go through, especially at the point of where Justin's at with his recovery. You know, he's so fresh into getting off of buprenorphine. Did any of you do counseling while tapering? KG says. So yes, I definitely did. I think that a lot of people who are newer to Suboxone, most of them, if they're getting their Suboxone the way they should via a doctor, a lot of people will be in the MAT program, right? In my opinion, that's the best way to do it. Make sure that you have a good counselor that you guys like, that you enjoy talking to. I really looked forward to going and talking to my counselor each week. I was excited to tell him, you know, when I was tapering, I was excited to give him the updates and say, look, I'm doing this, you know, and we were making that progress. So, and he come up with a lot of good ideas for me and different things to think about and different things to work on. You know what I mean? So I definitely have a lot of experience in the MAT program. It seems like the counseling is much more frequent at first. But for me personally, while I've been so far removed from my active addiction, I feel like what I get here from you guys on the YouTube channel does more for me than anything else could, as far as talking with somebody else, just because I've already kind of been through that a couple times, right? So are you getting counseling, KG, right now with your taper? It definitely is helpful, guys, especially if your doctor knows, your counselor knows what it's like to go through this. If they see a lot of people and talk to a lot of people that they've helped taper off. Specifically, if you can find somebody who has been through Suboxone tapering, that's really when you're gonna, that's really when you're gonna make some. You're really just gonna resonate with them, and they're gonna resonate with you because they know what it feels like to go through this, right? Not everybody knows what that feels like, and how challenging that is. Stress is my biggest trigger too. I've had to really develop coping strategies to bring down my stress level. Otherwise, I'm at huge risk for relapse. Yeah, Kimmy's really smart with all that stuff. You can tell she's done her homework with, with all those things that she talks about. Because I know I hear Dr. Chris Park talk about it a lot. He says, you know, Suboxone is just a tool. It's not your recovery itself. It's just a tool that you're using in your recovery, for your recovery, right? You still have to do the basics, guys, right? Get rid of your alcoholic friends, get rid of your using buddies, get rid of the people in your life that can trigger you. I've seen people talking about somebody recently made a comment and asked, is it stressful for you to going back around your using buddies again or something like that? And yes, especially if you're recent into recovery, that can be very dangerous for you guys to do that, especially if they're still in that lifestyle. That's like, don't do it, guys, because that stuff can trigger you so bad. I mean, if you got, you know, some years of recovery and you're not ever thinking about relapsing, or that's not an option for you, and they've worked on their recovery and they're good too, maybe then you could kind of proceed with caution. But if you're too fresh into your sobriety, I just wouldn't even risk it, guys. It's too risky, honestly. Make some new friends, find some new channels online that motivate you to want to be a better person. There's a lot of great channels. Just a quick side note, guys, if you guys are looking for a good, positive, uplifting YouTube channel, check out Timothy Ward. Awesome channel, guys, for just uplifting your mood, making you feel happy, making you feel like everything's going to be okay. The dude just has this mindset. He's just like constantly super, super positive and just always thinking of different happy things in life and how to cheer you up. And you never leave his channel feeling like the world's about to end, right? You always leave his channel with some type of motivational feeling. So that's probably one of my favorite YouTube channels as far as just positivity goes. Timothy Ward. Go check out his channel, guys. You won't be disappointed. Really big channel too. He always does live streams. So if you guys could tell him Kicking Addiction sent you over there, because I've been chatting on his channel a little bit. That would be cool to see what he says about that. Let's see here. Jerry, what's up, Jerry? Good to see you. I did therapy as it was required to get my Suboxone. Yeah, that was a requirement for me too. I know it's kind of changed a little bit these days, guys. Almost every doctor, even regular doctors, can now prescribe Suboxone in 2023. It's a lot more readily available than it was back when I started to get into Suboxone, which was 2017. So, but I do suggest, guys, you know, that the MAP program really keeps you, you know, accountable. They do the drug test, which I think is a great thing, especially while you're new into your recovery. That will be something to kind of keep you straight and on the narrow. You don't want to go in there with a bad test. So yeah, guys, you really can benefit a lot. If you've never used the MAT treatment before with the counseling and testing and stuff, I highly suggest it. So let's see here. Justin says, no RLS, pretty much just physical now, day 21, mental stuff, depression, anhedonia, and no energy. Okay, so I remember exactly what that feels like. And I was right around, I don't remember exactly what day I was on, but I remember using some Kratom to get me out. I had a bunch of house stuff I had to do, and I just could not get the energy to do it. And I did exactly what you did, Justin. I reached into the Kratom, took a little bit, and it worked, right? It did what I needed to do, and I got the stuff done. You just really got to be careful with that, brother. And I appreciate you keeping it real with us here, because that's the best way to do it here on this channel. I feel like those symptoms will just come right back after the Kratom, so I kind of wonder if it's just delaying the inevitable. No doubt, Kev. It helped me get through a really tough night, but opened the door to taking it again. I don't want to take anything, but the mental struggle are a huge challenge. Let's see. So Jerry says, Kev, how long was your last shot and how are you feeling? So my last shot was on April 19th, guys. I'm feeling fine as of now. There are some times that I feel off a little bit, but it just really kind of comes and goes, and it could be anything. Who knows if it's really the shot wearing off, or who knows if it's just life, right, guys? I think that's really a cool part about Sublocade is you really never know. So unless you're kind of the person that always is going to push everything towards, it must be, it must be withdrawal. If you're that kind of person, then that's going to make it a little bit harder to come off Sublocade. But if you can just throw it up to, it could be anything, right? It could be all the sugar I ate last night. It could be the pizza I had yesterday, throwing my body off. Could be my caffeine going too high and too low. Could be anything, right, guys? So good to see Jerry. Thanks for letting me know. So Jerry says, I had my last shot a month and a half ago, and I still feel normal, no change. Awesome, Jerry. Awesome stuff, my friend. By the time I tapered, I felt like I got all I could from therapy. I love that, Kimmy. Yes. Yep. By the time I got to the end of my taper, I felt like I got what I needed out of the MAT stuff. Yep. Okay, so you're still doing the butte patch. Okay, so that's awesome, Jill. Keep letting us know how that goes for you. Hopefully you can just use that patch to take as low amount orally as you can, right? Going back to the doctor to get to the 10 microgram patch is what she meant to say. So yeah, I think that'll help. I think that'll definitely help, Jill, for sure, with you being on the lower doses. Because I know right now you only have the 5 microgram dose. So if you bump that to the 10, it's going to be twice as strong, right? Kimmy, the depression hasn't hit me yet, but I want to be prepared, KG says. So Kyle says, not really boredom. I had a social gathering today and woke up next to an open drink. Now, here we are, and the store closes soon, and I shall continue to resist. So it's kind of a loss, but more so a win. So how long until the store closes then, Kyle? I'm going to make sure you stay here on the stream with us, brother. Everybody make sure Kyle sticks around and keeps responding here. We're going to keep him stuck in here. I'm guessing probably 27 minutes till his store closes. So we're going to keep him hanging out here on the stream with us, guys. All you got to do is get through that. And then once that store closes, it should be a little bit easier for you to not think about it, right? Because the window of time closed. And now it's not a choice. So now you don't have to think about it. You can just let it go, get through another night. Rich says, great channel. My last 100 milligram shot 3 weeks ago. I hope I'm okay. Awesome, Rich. Thanks for sharing, my friend. How many shots did you get, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, keep checking in with us, Rich, and let us know how that goes for you, buddy. Okay, maybe it won't. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I know what I need to do. Just stop the Kratom, but it's a journey. Yeah. So let us know on Wednesday, Justin, when we check back in with us. Let us know if you could just, because, I mean, you remember you were on the GABA for what, 10 days or something, right? So you got rid of the GABA. Just do the same thing with the Kratom, my friend. You can do it, bro. I mean, you're taking such a small dose of Kratom. It's not really, it shouldn't really be that hard to get rid of, honestly. I know that a lot of the mental stuff can come into play. You think, Reed's been a huge help today too. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to talk to him like that, dude. That can really help to be, to talk to somebody who's made it through that. Let's see. Use a timer or something to remember when you have to take it. I think the mental health part of it is what gives me the anxiety and what gives other people anxiety, knowing that they're going to deal with this, Rich said. Honestly, I had some of the strongest cravings yesterday since I've been off. All brought on by the stress of my promotion and the drama I'm now inserted to. Damn, Kimmy. So, like, what kind of drama did they bring you into now? What's going to change for your work? Like, what other things do you have to do now, Kimmy? I'm trying to find a therapist, but there are few and far between. You can find a lot too, KG, like on, you can do online meetings too. If you don't find somebody in actual real life, you can definitely find somebody online that you can speak with, right? Uh-oh. Where'd my computer go? Oh, it just blacked out for a second. Thanks for sharing that though, Kimmy, about your cravings. Yeah, definitely keep letting us know if that's something that keeps happening. And you've got the mental tools, the knowledge that and you recognize those things, and you understand what triggers you and stuff like that. So you've got the right mindset to get through this, Kimmy. You're gonna be all right, girl. You're gonna be just fine, baby. Okay, if you have health insurance, download their app. They can tell you who's in network and accepting new clients. They should also have options for virtual therapy. Yeah, that's just what I was just talking about. So yeah, you can find almost unlimited people online. Good to see you in here, Tara. Good to see you. Sometimes it's harder than others. I just have to remind myself a temporary high isn't worth all the trouble that'll come from it. Hell no, Kimmy. Hell no. Nope. Yeah, so it seems like there's been a couple people on here that have been struggling a little bit lately, guys. So it's great that you guys are all on here sharing, what you guys are, the thoughts that are going through your head, right? Just air that shit out, get it out of your head, because chances are you're probably not talking to anybody in your actual real life there with you. First of all, that understands this. Second of all, not everybody wants to hear these things, especially if they don't understand them. They're not really gonna know. They're not really gonna know what you're thinking or feeling, right? We know how bad that is to be having certain triggers and certain desires come over us. It's pretty scary, right? So to air this stuff out, we can all make sure that we check on each other every week. And just like Kimmy was telling us a week or two ago about, she had a drink, right? Now we all know about that. And just like with Kyle, we can check on him and make sure he didn't go to the store. He's still hanging out with us here. Make sure he's doing all right, guys. Just kind of watch out for each other. I always see Mama Deb doing that, checking in with everybody, making sure that they're doing okay. You guys are ready to go camping. Thinking positively definitely works. Yeah. Also, remember, guys, working out definitely will help get your mind off things. Doing meditation. If you guys don't know how to do meditation, you can look up on YouTube basic beginner meditations, guys, and they'll show you how to do it. They also have a lot of guided meditations that can talk through things. If you don't know how to meditate on your own, you can just listen to what they're telling you to do. And dude, this stuff makes a big difference, guys. Don't expect no freaking out of body experience on your first freaking 15-minute time doing meditation. But if you stick to it, guys, you can really get pretty damn deep into things. And I know I used to struggle so much with anxiety, and literally just working on my meditation for like a month or two, it cured my anxiety for years. I think that would be a better dose to step down with, Jill says. Absolutely, Jill. Yeah. Maybe even see, Jill, if your doctor will give you like a few different ones, right? Ask if he'll give you, this is what I would do if I was you, Jill. If you got a really cool doctor, I would say, based on like the dose that I'm at, I would like to have a few different micrograms to try, right? You probably want to start with the 20 microgram and then just totally drop the oral dosing altogether. Do that for a few weeks, and then if your doctor can give you like, just say 4 20 microgram patches, 4 15 microgram patches, and 4 10 microgram patches, that way you could just do them for 4 weeks, right, Jill, and then switch out to the next lower one. And then since it's such a slow acting patch, you're not going to really notice the difference, right? That's what I would do if I was in your shoes, Jill. Now remember, guys, that I'm not a doctor and this is not medical advice. Nothing on this channel is medical advice, guys. So if you're struggling with addiction, make sure that you do seek out your own medical doctor, okay? Everything on this channel is for entertainment purposes only, and for me to share my experience with you, and for you, baby, to share your experience with others. So this is a great time for me to go ahead and thank the contributors, the sponsors for the week, guys. You guys have been loving, blessing me up in here, and I really do appreciate you guys. As you guys seen, I just went out and bought a $200 microphone yesterday. I'm going to get a different computer so we can do some better live streaming here. And I'm also going to be upgrading some other things. So be patient with me, guys. I am working on these things behind the scenes, and it does take me 10 times longer than it takes normal people to do computer stuff, right? So on last Wednesday's live stream, guys, these were the sponsors of the week. So we had Kimmy hooking it up with $30, guys, last week on the live stream, baby. Kimmy has been literally hooking it up big time in here, guys. And she did it again today on the live stream. We also had KG Smith has been hooking it up in here big time lately, guys. You guys have been really, really, really helping me out. And I do appreciate you guys big time for being so consistent with that, for coming up in here and sharing what you guys are going through, giving us your guys' updates, etc. So shout out to them. We had Justin up in here with a $20 Venmo last week. Good to see you still in here, Justin. Mama Deb with a $10 Cash App. She's always in here every week with us, guys. Mama Deb is also very consistent up in here, showing me the love, showing the channel the love. We had Mikey with a $10 super chat. Jill, who is still up in here with a $10 super chat. I already mentioned KG. We had Jerem1979 with a $10 Cash App and Marky Rizzo with a $5 Cash App. Pretty sure I got everybody. If I didn't already mention, Callie Love also hooked it up big time with a $30 Venmo. So you guys are showing me that you love this channel, that you enjoy this channel, and that you want me to continue working on this channel. So I will continue definitely doing so. As you guys may or may not have heard, I've been getting back to my other work, which is cars. My other passion, I guess you could call it, which is cars. I've been buying cars, fixing them, selling them, etc. I might work with a larger dealership. They were trying to recruit me recently. I'm still not sure if I want to open my own business and have that stress again, or if I'll maybe just kind of team up with, I have a few different buddies that own car dealerships, so I might just team up with them. I don't know, guys. So I do love cars. Cars is what I'm really blessed at, and I understand, and cars have never really done me wrong, right? So that's my passion. That's what I'm good at. That's what I've been blessed with. And then also this YouTube channel is very important to me. You guys are very important to me. So I definitely want to continue making videos for you guys and having these live streams. Obviously, you guys know that we do every Wednesday for 2 or 3 hours every single week. And then we're going to probably start doing some Sundays. We'll see how today goes and see if you guys enjoy the Sunday stuff. Okay, if you guys remember, I used to do the Sundays during the football season. So this, I believe today is like number 13. It doesn't look like I put number 13. So today, I think, is the 13th live stream on Sunday that we've done, guys. Let's go ahead and get back to some comments, baby. So it looks like somebody said, hey, Marky, I don't see him. Where's he at? Where's he at? Did he make it in here? What's up, Marky? I don't see Mark. Oh, he's right there. Hey, everyone, cleaning out my truck, listening. All right, good to see you, Marky, my friend. Hopefully you had a great weekend, buddy. Hopefully you guys all had a great weekend. Let's see here. So Tara says, Kevin, does your girlfriend drink or engage in recreational drugs? That's a great question, Tara. Tara always coming up with some great questions. So she definitely does not do any type of drugs. And is she totally sober? I think we drink maybe once every 3 months, maybe together, guys, something like that. Maybe. Yeah, I just bought some vodka like 3-4 weeks ago, and that's the first alcohol that I bought since last summer. So the bottle's still almost all the way full. So we just had a few shots, and it's never been an issue with us, honestly. So that's one thing I think she really likes about me, is that I don't really get into drinking. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question there, Tara. Kevin, on top of my normal job, which is a direct support professional. Damn, Kimmy. I'm now also the house manager, so I have a team of 6 staff I'm in charge of. Kimmy over there running shit. Damn, Kimmy. Yeah, you got this, girl. You're going to be just fine. I know you can handle that. Make sure that you tell everybody we don't do drama up in here. You got to keep the drama in check at work, Kimmy. So make sure that they know that your life is a drama-free zone, and you expect that out of them too, since you're over them, right? So you set the tone for them, Kimmy. If you don't have drama, you let them know that you don't expect drama out of them. Let's just get the work done, guys. Let's do what we're here for. Take care of this shit. TCB, take care of business. Oh yeah. Macho madness. No drama, baby. Check out Teledoc for therapists. Kimmy says, I literally haven't dated in years. I was in love with the same guy for 13 years, basically my entire addiction. I was also addicted to him. Oh gosh, I've definitely had that, Kimmy. Then I decided to get a friends with benefits. Now I'm not sure I care. I mean, we all got needs, right? If you don't have the needs, then you don't have them, and that might be something that you're okay with going without. You know, especially if you're really focused on your job and career stuff right now, then maybe you're just okay without that right now. But as far as what you said about addicted to him, like I've had some really codependent, just toxic ass relationships, guys. Whereas like I had to text her all day long, and we would make up to break up, and we would be drinking in the middle of the day just to have this makeup breakup, you know, makeup stuff. And it was so addicting and so toxic. And it was just like we would literally make up to break up to make up. And I just remember thinking like, this is not a sustainable way to live my life, you know, because I'm trying to run a business and she's over here causing me all this drama as I'm trying to go to the auction and buy cars. I was like, dude, I can't focus on buying these expensive cars on the spot as I've got this home drama and constantly, you know, texting me as I'm trying to like look at cars and bidding and spending money. And it's just like, dude, that could cost me thousands of dollars if my mind is not right while I'm at the auction, right? I could buy some turd that I didn't realize is all jacked up, and then that's my car now. And because I wasn't focused, because I was focused on your drama, that's really, it could really have a horrible effect on your business life and your personal life as well, obviously. Let's see. Why don't I see Mark yet? It was a comment he posted a little bit earlier, Kimmy. He's cleaning his car. So it looks like we've got about 15 people in here, guys. If you have not yet, please smash that like button. We've got 15 likes on this video from what I'm seeing. I appreciate you guys smashing that like button and dropping some comments. If you're in here ghost listening, at least say what's up. Say what's up. We've already been on here for 47 whoppers. 47 whoppers. Let's see. Sherry, good to see you, Sherry. Sherry's been stopping up in here a lot lately, too. Okay, Danielle is up in here. Where's Danielle? Oh, right there. Has anybody seen... hold on. Meditating, controlled breathing, and praying is very helpful. Yes, Justin. Yes, yes, yes. I'm glad that you're doing that stuff, Justin, because that should definitely help you. Maybe you should meditate on the Kratom stuff, my friend. Maybe give that a shot next time that you have the urge to take the Kratom. Just try to do some meditating, see if you can just get through the night. Are you able to sleep without the Kratom, Justin? Guys, what's her name that's on the, it's Caroline, right? She's on the, what's it called? The Iboga retreat. I wonder if she's been posting some comments saying that she's got some big updates. So hopefully she can see this and hop on here and give us an update of what's going on with her. I'm really excited to hear what's changed with her, right? Hopefully if she hears this on the replay, this angle is not working today here, guys. Hopefully she's doing good. I wonder if she's off of the retreat now or if she's back home or what's going on with her. So Caroline, if you hear this, hop on here, girl. Let us know in the comments. You guys know we're on the same time every Wednesday, right, guys? Hopefully you guys are starting to remember when the live stream goes on Wednesdays. I've always kept it at the same time. Danielle, let's see, jumping in my hot tub last week. Kimmy tried to jump in my hot tub last week. Danielle says, Kevin, please don't stop doing what you're doing here.
You are one of the very few on YouTube offering your knowledge and support on Suboxone and Sublocade and addiction issues. I love your channel. Oh, shit, Danielle. You're going to make me blush over here. Thank you for being so sweet, Danielle. I appreciate you. You've been around here for a while now, so I appreciate you saying some sweet comments like that. I definitely will not stop doing this. I know I'm just a little worried about my schedule in the future. Like if I end up working for somebody, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, yo, I can't really do Wednesdays. So I'm really hoping if I do my own business, then obviously I can do what I want to do, right? And set my own hours and stuff. But then I have to pay for a retail location, pay all the bills there, plus my townhouse bills, right? Like, oh, that was pretty stressful doing that last time. We'll figure it out though, guys. We'll figure it out. Shit, we've been doing Wednesday live streams now for what, a year and a half straight every week. Who else you know has been doing 3-hour live streams for a year and a half straight, baby? No, I haven't heard from Anastasia again yet. Maybe she'll pop in. Jill says, I'll try, but I laughed at him last time because he's not happy. I don't take all the drugs he likes to prescribe. That's so exciting that you're making plans that include your passion, Kevin. Yes. Yeah, I can't be. I think that was a big part of why I was in active addiction so long, guys, was because I hated my job. And so for me, taking my painkillers and going to work, that was like basically my reward for staying at a job that I did not like for so long. And that's a big part of why I just kept going and just kept dragging my addiction out further and further, because I was like, hey, I've got this stable job with great benefits. I hate it, but you know, I had a brand new nice house. I had health benefits. I had weekends off. I had a lot of paid time off. Like that all was great, right? But doing what I was doing at work all day, it was soul sucking. It was draining the life out of me. I did not like it, right? I always wanted to do my passion, which was to do with cars. And I was always afraid to fail with doing my own business. So I put it off for so many years, guys. And looking back, I really wish I would have just done it sooner and got over that, the fear, right? The fear of failure. Kevin, you give us a lot as well. Well worth the money. Thank you, Kimmy. I'm still watching for more videos on your channel, Kimmy. Thank you, all the financial sponsors. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, thank you guys. Have been killing it up in here lately. You guys showing this channel that you love me, baby. Danielle C, just tired today. Hopefully your sleep is still improving a little bit each night, Deb. Hey, Danielle. Tapping EFT worked well for my anxiety. Yeah, I've never tried the tapping stuff. I've seen some videos on that. Let's see. Oh, I should get my glasses. Laugh out loud. Thanks, Deb. Hey, Justin, what can I say? I love hot tubs. My friend and I used to rent hotel rooms just to use hot tubs. Hot tub would be awesome. I haven't been in a hot tub. Well, I take that back. I went to I guess you could call it hot tub. It's like the natural springs. Those are pretty cool. We got one for Christmas, just an inflatable one, but wow, it's made a world of difference through this process. I'd be happy. Where'd that go? I'd be happy as pig shit if I could find a guy who loved to read as much as I do, chill out, put Lego seats together, etc. Lego sets together. You into Legos, Kimmy? Kevin, at what point did you tell your girlfriend that you're in recovery? Oh, damn. I don't know. I don't know, Tara. It's been a while. I let her know, about I let her know that I was addicted to opiates for many years. And Yeah, I don't remember exactly when we had that conversation. I've kind of like, we've kind of just talked about it, you know, here and there over times. And like, we had a pretty deep conversation last night talking about like ex-girlfriends and stuff. So that was an interesting conversation because we never really talked about like our last relationships and stuff that we've been in. So we got into some kind of deep conversations last night. I have an occasional edible and laugh our butts off. Blondie says, hi, everyone. Good to see you, Blondie. Look at you guys all greeting everybody as they come in. I love that. Okay, so Kyle's still up in here with us. What does that mean? Hakuna? Oh, Hakuna Matata. I was like, what does that say? Right, Jill? Like platonic soulmate. I mean, not to get TMI here, but there's so many devices. Who actually needs romance? Right on, she says. I've been on keeping our fan for 5.5 years now. I've gone from 8 milligrams down to half of a milligram of a quarter of a half of a milligram or quarter of a milligram. I'm basically breaking up a 2 milligram pill into about 5 pieces. So you've got tapered down pretty down low, Blondie. That's awesome. Are you feeling good at that dose? Oh my God, you guys, my mom found a box today filled with stuff from my childhood. Some of it was heartbreaking, but some was hysterical. So does that have anything to do with the feelings that you've been feeling at all lately, or is it just mostly around your work stuff? I wrote a letter to Santa and said all I wanted for Christmas was to live with my mom again. Aww. Did that start? I bet you start crying after seeing that. That's cute. Blondie says, is the Butrans patch good for someone under 1 milligram? That's a great question, Blondie. Yes, it is. So you would obviously want to talk to your doctor and see what they say about this, but I did a video with Dr. Chris Park talking about the Butrans patch and specific doses. He kind of knew that I was going to ask him about the Butrans patch on the video that we did. So he had done some pre-calculations as far as like what dosing would really work. But we've got Jill in here she's been trying different doses, right? She's been trying to use a low dose microgram Butrans patch to help her tapered lower on her Suboxone, right? So if her doctor gave her a little bit higher dose, she probably would have been able to just drop the oral dosing altogether. So yes, to answer your question, Blondie, yes, Butrans patch is good for somebody under 1 milligram or even under 2 milligrams, it could work. So if let's just say somebody's on about 1 milligram of Suboxone, you would likely probably ask your doctor to start you somewhere around the 10, 15, or 20 microgram patch. Okay, and then you would just taper the patches down as you see fit, right? And just if you guys don't know, I think they make 5, 10, 15, and 20, maybe 7.5 microgram patches. Just a weekly patch you switch out every week. But you're welcome to go see the video that I did with Dr. Chris Park, and we discussed the doses in that video. In another letter to my grandma, I said, if she'd just give me everything I wanted, I wouldn't be such a bad girl. Bad girl. Really amazing. I can't wait to get where you are, KG says. Kevin, I spent about $1,000 since January on Harry Potter Lego sets. Damn, girl. Kimmy's a baller. Kimmy balling over there. You should make a video about that, Kimmy, so we can see what it is. I don't know what that looks like when it's all put together. I haven't seen Legos for so many years. I can't even really remember. I bet the Legos are crazy these days too. I bet they've got some like high-tech Lego setups. You should make a video about that, Kimmy. I bet that would get a lot of views probably. Or you could just make drama videos and get a lot of views that way. No, remember guys, no drama, no drama. Justin says I can get about 3 to 4 hours of sleep without Kratom. Okay, so is it fair to say, Justin, that maybe that's why you got so much more sleep last night, because of the Kratom? So there's more of why I took it the other day. I ran into a family member at my dad's office. He knows what I'm going through and still offered what, Justin? I'm curious as to what he offered you. Let me get the comments on this one. There we go. No drama videos. I can't stand it. Yeah, no, definitely no drama videos. Let's see, cute. That's cute, Kimmy. Yeah, I'm curious of what that person offered you, Justin. Good to see you, Rach. Rach says, hey, y'all, just dropping by to say hi for a sec. I'm out of town at my parents' house, but I hope everyone is doing good. Good to see you, Rach. Thanks, but is the hardest part to give up altogether? Part of me wants to stay on, the other part doesn't. I'm a Gemini, laugh out loud. So that's really something that you've got to know on yourself, Blondie. A lot of people that are sick and tired of the daily grind of oral Suboxone dosing, that's what I call it. A lot of those people are just, they're tired of doing it, right? And they're sick of it and they're ready to move on from that. If you're still enjoying taking your dose, or if you enjoy the feeling that you get after you take your dose of Suboxone, then the Butrans patch might not work out too well for you. I think it's mostly going to be for people who just want to feel normal. They don't want to feel the highs and lows. They don't want to have to remember taking their dose twice a day. And what happens is when you take the Butrans patch, it's like the Sublocade shot, right? It gives you a low dose around the clock. So you're not going to feel the highs and lows like you do when you take it under your tongue. And it just all kicks in within an hour, hour and a half. It doesn't feel the same. You're just going to feel like a normal person, right? And then what will happen is, as you taper your doses, since it's a constant, slow, steady stream, your levels in your body are just going to slowly go down and down as you taper your doses, right? So you're not going to feel it like you would feel it if you're tapering manually. So it really just kind of depends on you, and if you're really ready to let go of the oral dose, right? If you're questioning that, then you're probably not. I think most people are just sick and tired of doing it. They've been taking the oral doses for a long time, and they're just sick of doing it. And they're worried about their teeth issues, right? If you have bad teeth, oral Suboxone is known to make your teeth issues worse especially if you have bad teeth. So some people don't want to worry about that. It really just kind of depends on where you're at, right? It's okay if you still like taking Suboxone, then that's okay. If you're good and you're safe on Suboxone and it's working out for you, then I would just stick with that, But if you're ready to move on from it, then you might consider low-dose Suboxone to the Butrans patch, unless you can find a doctor who is willing to go off-label with Sublocade and start you on a lower customized dose of Sublocade. That might work too, right? But keep in mind, Sublocade is a very expensive medication unless you have awesome insurance that's going to pay for it, or you get a grant, or somebody approves you for it for whatever reason. And then if it's a cash pay thing, Sublocade is way too expensive. KG says, do you guys take anything for sleep like trazodone? That's what I take. Some people take trazodone. I think it's kind of different for everybody on here, Kimmy, or KG. Some people take, I remember Reed used to talk about liking trazodone. I have experience with, I was on Ambien for 13 years, guys. I also have experience with Seroquel. Seroquel really helped me sleep when I was getting off of Ambien. So Seroquel can help. Just listening to what the name Seroquel to me kind of sounds worse than it is, right? If you hear the name Seroquel and you don't know what it is, it kind of sounds like it's, I don't know, but it's much lower than like an Ambien, obviously, right? But trazodone, yeah, some people have told me trazodone. Other people can get like those. You can get Z-Quil at Walmart. Some people have told me that stuff works really good. Some people use CBD gummies or CBD stuff. Showed me. Oh, okay. So Justin says, showed me a sub. I refused it, thank God, and I jumped in my car and left. Ever since, it's been a huge mental battle. Yeah, Justin, that's really messed up, dude. Who was it? Let's see. Ran to a family member. You need to tell that family member to cut that shit out, because that's not going to work. That is not going to work, buddy. And so, yeah, so Justin had somebody offer him Suboxone. He's now like 20 days off. And that's definitely going to be kind of triggering, right? It's going to put the little devil back on his shoulder, because now, hey, man, it's an option. He's got it for you. You're really struggling right now, Justin. Are you sure you don't want to get that little Suboxone just this one time? It won't hurt to take it once, man. And then before you know it, you're like, wow, this is nice not being in any withdrawal, right? My depression's gone. Anhedonia's gone. Maybe I'll just stay on it for a couple of days. 2 days turns into 5 days. 5 days turns into 5 years, right? So don't do it, Justin. I would get the hell away from that person and tell them to not offer that bullshit to you again, because now it's on your mind as an option, right? That is messed up when people do that bullshit. But now I need a new hobby because I have no more room. Give me, make a video about that. I want to see what you're talking about. She's got like a whole room full of these big old high-tech Lego set. I think this light is starting to get to me now, guys. I got to turn this down. Sorry, it just got dark on you. As I'm like squinting and I have this light in my eyes, it really starts to annoy my headache after a while. Kimmy and her Lego hoard. That's cool, Kimmy. I randomly bought a Star Wars X-Wing on maybe the 4th. I'm considering getting rid of my dining room table and getting a display case instead. Damn! That's some dedication right there. You're welcome. I learned that the hard way, Jill says. What did Jill say? Oh, Benadryl. I stopped taking Benadryl, she said. Oh, shoot. I missed a bunch of comments up here, guys. Sorry. My husband's uncle passed, and he left us a bunch of Harry Potter train sets and stuff. It's really cool. I didn't even know they had that. Blondie said, I'm still having a lot of sweating and low mood, not sleeping through the night, but it's not too bad. A lot of sweating and low mood, not sleeping through the night. Did you taper too fast, Blondie? I never really had any issues like that until I like rush tapered under 1 milligram. But if you do a slow controlled taper, in my personal experience anyways, I didn't really have a lot of issues like that. But we all are different, obviously, so I don't want to speak for everybody. Dang, how did I miss all these questions up here, guys? Earlier, Tara said, Kevin, do you think it's ever too soon to ask someone new if they use? Do I ever think it's too soon to ask someone new? So if you're on a date with somebody new, to ask them if they use. Wow. Well, I mean, are you suspecting that they're using, Tara? If you have the vibes that they're using drugs and you're in recovery and you're dating somebody new, then you might want to. God, that's a tough one. Yeah, It really kind of just depends on your personality and what you dare to say, right? Or what you don't dare to say. Because some people will just come straight out and say this shit. But yeah, I mean, if I know that you were kind of telling us some stuff like, what was that, a week or two ago, Tara? Yeah, if you're, obviously you're in recovery and you've been doing good for a while now. Definitely, if you've got the vibes from somebody that they're using, chances are you're probably right, right? So if, a lot of people will lie about that shit too. If they don't really know you that well, they'll just lie about it. But follow your gut, guys. If you feel like somebody you're around is messed up, then they're probably messed up. Especially if it happens more than if it's happening on a normal basis around them, chances are you're right. It's been so nice not hearing my computer winding up in my ear all day. This is great. So Kimmy says Seroquel can be a nightmare to get off of. Yeah, see, I didn't take it very long, and I also took very low dose. I talked to my grandma, guys, about sleeping stuff, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I take 400 milligrams of Seroquel every night." I was like, "Grandma, that's a shitload." And I'm over here thinking she's just like sober, perfect, like would never touch any type of drug or anything like that. She's taking 400 milligrams every night. That's a lot. Wow. I actually noticed that I got some anti-depressing effects from. I think Seroquel is some people use it for depression too. So it helped me get off of Ambien, and it also helped me help my depression as well while I was on it for a little bit. But yeah, I definitely didn't want to take it every night and then have to start raising my doses and stuff. So I started on a really low dose and I never went that high on it. So definitely, if it's something you want to be aware of for sure. I'm just kind of bouncing all around the comments here now, guys. Sorry about that, because I got so far behind there for a minute. But I'm trying to make sure that I don't miss them. So Justin says I'm almost out, so I'll give it a shot. Thanks. I've used Unison before, been taking ZQuil, which is just liquid Benadryl. What? The comments seem like they're out of order on the screen. What the heck is going on here? ZQuil works great. I used to take it when I lived in a very loud environment. Yeah, another thing that I always use is a really loud fan, guys. If you live somewhere where you're constantly hearing people and it's always waking you up, just get one of those AC things, or like just a loud cheap ass fan will work. Just have it in your room as like something that drowns out the noise that's outside. If you've got people that wake up early in your house and they're slamming cupboards and shit in the morning time and it's waking you up, or loud cars that start outside, you can get those cheap regular little fans and they make a lot of noise. And I literally can't sleep without fan noise now because I'm such a light sleeper. If I hear the slightest noise, I'm wide awake. So I actually have like a portable AC thing in my room that keeps my room like an ice box at night. That way I don't have to keep my whole house that cold. I can just keep my room that cold. I love that thing. And now use the Ollie sleep gummies, melatonin and I-theanine, Kimmy said. Does anybody ever? I tried CBD gummies to sleep, and I had the scariest nightmares on that stuff. I don't know why. And every time I tried it, it did the same thing. I had like night terrors when I had them. Just a quick side note, guys. We've still got 15 people in here. We've got 18 likes on the video. Please smash that like button if you guys have not yet done so. I would really appreciate it if you could. Deb, are you still in here? I'm missing you. Yep, I'm still here. I was patting the cat. Kyle, are you still in here, buddy? Making sure you're still in here. You didn't take off on us. Hopefully you're doing all right, my friend. Let's see. Yep. You're awful quiet. Am I talking too much? I have too much pent-up energy, Kimmy said. Oh, there's Kyle right there. So Kyle says, wow, so relatable on that devil on the shoulder. And yeah, that is messed up. Yeah, guys, you got to watch out for the little devil, because once somebody puts that on our shoulder, it could be there for a while. Oh, FMD's up in the house. Good to see you, Florida man, my friend. FMD. What's up, everyone? Phone's about to die. 1 sec. He's going to plug his phone. His phone's always dying, I swear. That's one of the things he always says on his live stream. He says, I got to plug this fucker in. My phone's plugged in from the very start. I just have it plugged into the wall, and I'm just like, I don't want this thing to die, because it will die. Especially when you're streaming, like it takes the battery so fast. Oh man, he's way back up in the comments. She said, am I that far back, Kimmy? Hey guys, I've got to run, but I wish you all the best tonight. Have a great Monday. Look forward to Wednesday live stream. Peace and love. All right, Justin, thanks for letting us know how you're doing, my friend. Hopefully you can give us some good news on Wednesday about the Kratom. Be careful, my friend, and stay away from those people that are offering you Suboxone. Send them a message and tell them to quit doing that shit. Like, dude, you really messed me up today, son. So I had to go to the hospital last week. Everything is all good, but on my discharge papers it said opioid use disorder. Kind of pissed me off, though I'm not sure why. I never even brought that up. Kimmy, I would call them and ask them about that, because I've seen that on things I've seen that on things like medical billing things as well. It's funny because it says opioid use disorder, and then next to it says non-complicated or something like that. So I'm assuming that means they're not worried about me relapsing, right? Or I'm like so far removed from that. I'm hoping that that's what that means. If you guys know what that means, let me know. But yeah, I almost just kind of wonder if that's just on your file from the past or something, because I don't see why they would have brought that up and put that on there now. A hospital. I would almost call them to find out about that, Kimmy, just to find out what you can find out about. You know, I don't really know who you'd call. Maybe call the hospital directly and just talk to them about it. Like, yo, could you maybe, or maybe it's just in your file so they don't give you any pain meds. That's probably what it is, right? They know that you've been through this shit before, and they don't want to be the reason to get you back in that lifestyle. It could just be like a past thing that's still on there, probably. There's a couple different conversations going on at once. It's probably my fault from bouncing around in the conversation. As always, I'll get caught up, guys. I'll get caught up. I think I'm getting closer to caught up now. Yes, I am. So if you guys are watching, you're on the live stream now, I'll get caught up in the live stream in just a minute. And usually once I get caught up, I can usually stay caught up. So we've gone for an hour and 20 minutes already, guys. Smash that like button if you enjoyed this Sunday night live stream. Let's see. Justin says, my goal is no Kratom tonight. I can't control tomorrow, but I can control today. Be good, y'all. Thanks, Kev. Awesome, Justin. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. You could do it. Remember, you're just taking a small dose, dude, so don't give it that much power. Just like, nah, that was nothing, dude. I don't need that bullshit. Get out of here, Kratom. Favorite thing for me here is Kev's successful effort to respond to all, Kyle says. Yeah, that's something I've definitely always tried to do on every live stream, is tried to make sure that everybody gets their comment read out loud, you know, because obviously they're posting it because they want it to be read. So I try to make sure that I do that as much as possible. And while the channel's still small, I'm usually able to do just that. So good to see you still in here, Kyle. Yep, just yep. Yeah, we can get so overwhelmed. I've been super guilty of that, guys. Like, for example, sometimes I'm like, dang, dude, like I'm like, if I get on social media, I'll see other dudes that like I went to school with or something, right? And they've got this big, beautiful, brand new house, and they're posting all their flashy cars and whatnot. And then I can start to compare myself. I'm like, damn it, dude, I'm starting to get behind these people. Like comparing myself to other people, right? And then I can start to get super overwhelmed. Like, there's so many different things I need to do, I want to do, I have to do, or you're just stressing yourself for no reason. When really all you have to do is focus on this one moment that you're in right now. Like, thinking about the future, thinking about the past, those things don't exist. What exists is this moment that you're in right here, right now, with me on this video, watching this, right? And that's really all that matters, is the current moment. So don't overwhelm yourself with what could happen in the future. The boogeyman might come out and get you, or cancer might get you, or et cetera, might happen. Going through my life and all the stupid ass things that I've been worrying about and losing sleep about, it's like 99% of those things never even happen. So it's like, bruh, you stress yourself out for no damn reason. And it's almost like we trick ourselves. It's like we think about, if we worry about this shit enough, it's going to fix whatever could happen. It's like, dude, you're screwing yourself for no reason. Come on, dude. It's okay. Show me a problem in this moment that we're in right now. Is your arm cut off right now in this moment? Are you bleeding out on the carpet? Because if so, you might want to go to the doctor and get that checked out. But if not, show me the problem, guys. Right now, in the room that you're in, where's the boogeyman? Is he here now? He's not here right now? Oh, you're good then, bud. What's the problem? Don't worry about the future. It's not here yet. The past is gone. You can't change that shit. Let it go. We're here right now, and we're just fine. It's mostly used as an atypical antidepressant. I think she's talking about Seroquel. Let's see. Granny, a straight gangster. I don't really feel anything from it except it. Yeah, my he's talking about my granny's taking that 400 milligrams of freaking. Man, I wonder what she would be like once she took that in that. I'm like, Grandma, you all right over there? Sometimes I really worry about her because she's just a single old lady living in a trailer by herself. Oh, it breaks my heart sometimes thinking about her. I don't really feel anything from it except it makes me sleepy if I'm already in bed. I think it's just like a security blanket. I just have to push myself. That's how I got this low. See, that's the funny thing about it, Blondie, is because like I always hear Florida man above you talking about if he takes Suboxone before bed, it'll keep him awake, right? So a lot of people get energy and they get energized from their Suboxone. It's due to the opiate, right? The partial opiate. But some people just get tired and relax. So Blondie's more like me. Whenever I was taking Suboxone, it more calmed me down. It felt like I took like a little piece of a Xanax or something. It just relaxed me and calmed me down. But most of you, from what I've heard from you guys, you get the ups from it, right? You get the energy from it. So it's just interesting to see how different we all truly are with this stuff. Tara, so Kevin met this guy at a hot spring a few years ago. We just reconnected on Instagram. I don't know if he uses it or not. Your advice is to use my intuition and maybe not be so direct at first. Damn, Terry, you literally always have like the deepest, thoughtful questions. Let me think about this for just a moment. Just reconnected. So you know him from the past, so you're comfortable with him, I'm assuming. So it's not just like a stranger you just met off the street. I don't know if he uses it or not. Use your intuition. So I mean, what are you seeing or experiencing that's making you think that he might be using Tara? Have you ever talked to him about using in the past when you knew him in the past? Did he struggle with addiction in the past that you knew of? If you've had that conversation before and you know that he's into stuff before and seeing things that make you think that he's, yeah, that's a really tricky situation. Maybe not be so direct at first. Yeah, I would. Intuition will get you a long way in life, guys. A long way, especially if you got a good one, good intuition. There's been so many situations where I was like, dude, I freaking knew it. I freaking knew it, and I was right. Like, obviously, I'm not trying to say I'm always right about everything, but if you have that nagging feeling inside you, I try not to push that anymore, because if something seems wrong, if it looks like a duck, it's a duck, right? Like they usually say. And Kimmy just sent another $5 Cash App, baby. She doesn't say anything though, but she sent a $5 Cash App, showing the love up in here again. Kimmy, I appreciate you, girl. That's $25 she just hooked up with here on this live stream alone, guys. You guys are showing this channel your love, baby. Thank you, Kimmy. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Congratulations again on your promotion. Make sure you get it. Let them know who's the boss. Kimmy the boss. I'm interested to hear more about what you just said, Tara, about if you've had the conversation with him in the past about addiction. And I also want to know what it is that you think, what is it that you're experiencing with this person that's making you think that he's on drugs? And what kind of drugs do you think he's on? Like, are you seeing him like visibly fumbling around or some shit? Or is he just extra, like, way too lovey-dovey feeling? Or like, I want to know, can you see it in his eyes? A lot of times, guys, you can see it in their eyes, right? Their speech is slurred and they're blinking really slow, and maybe their pupils are really small if they're on opiates, right? Or if they're really big, it could be something else. I go by OG Granny. All those over-the-counter sleep meds backfire on me, and I get RLS. That's what my Deb says. One last thought I read in a comment today. I didn't use today's wisdom to beat yourself up for yesterday's. Don't use today's wisdom to beat yourself up for yesterday's mistakes. Now that we know better, we can do better. Damn, I love that, Justin. Good to see you still in here too, buddy. He says, all right, I got to go. Night. Yeah, that's a good comment for sure right there, Justin. Everyone is a gangster here. I've been off of all drugs, just still on mute, Blondie said. Oh, I'm glitching, you guys. I'm glitching. Let me make sure my internet's working. Sorry about that. Sorry. So that's off. Internet's good. Let me know if it's still glitching on you guys. Is it still glitching? I'm here. Am I still here? Background check just came back for the Jags. It's all good. That's badass, Florida man. Guess my warrants from back in St. Louis did show. That's good. So congratulations, Dan just got picked up by the Jags. So that'll be awesome. Kyle's still in here. Good to see you still in here, Kyle. Loving every minute, he says. So anything changed since the Wednesday live stream with your drinking, Kyle? Have you been able to put together some more sober days, or when's the last time that you had some alcohol, Kyle, if you wanted to share with us. I'm excited to get a hold of my sister soon and talk to her about what's been going on. It's been a few days. Hopefully she's still doing good with no alcohol. She's on that naltrexone. Naloxone. I always get the two mixed up unless I'm like studying them. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, glad I can pass a background check, Dan says. Brand coverage back up there. I'm going to NA meetings. I've got a great support system of people that are okay with that, but some people have just been horrible. Yeah, find the people that support you on your mission, Blondie, because, you know, just because you're a little bit different than the people that you're surrounded with doesn't mean you're any less than they are, right? And I hate when people try putting themselves up on a pedestal for whatever reason, right? It really sucks to be around people like that, especially when you're proud of yourself for tapering the way that you've been doing and you've been working on your recovery, right? And doing the things that you need to do. And then you feel like, oh, well, these are looking down on me. Like, that's bullshit. One more day of work and then off for 3. So Kimmy's got 3 days off coming up in here. Am I still glitching? Audio and video, guys? Is it still bad? No. Still glitching, guys? Hold on. I might need to pause this for a minute. Pause the camera and tell me if the audio still works better. Can you guys still hear me? Is that better? Can you hear? Can you guys hear me okay? Should I leave it like that? Should I leave the camera, guys, off like that, guys? Did that work? Let me see. So she said, Tara says audio. Oh, shoot, guys, I don't know what the hell. Did you ever get off Sublocade? Good to see you. Guys, should I turn the camera off and just chat? Let me turn this off. I'm going to leave this off for a minute. Keep talking to me, guys. Let me know if that's better. I might just need to leave that off for a little bit. Can you adjust your resolution? I don't think I can adjust that, Kimmy. Let's see, it's better now. So Brandon says that's better. OLED says that's good. Okay, we might have to just leave the camera off for a little bit, guys. Kimmy said it's not better. It's still glitchy even with just audio, guys. What the heck? Tell me you guys are all hearing glitches. That really sucks. Maybe I should go downstairs by the computer. Guys, tell me if that's still crappy. If it's crappy, I'll move downstairs by closer to the internet thingy. I think Narcan is standard now with opioid scripts. My sub-doctor made me fill a script for Narcan too. What? I've never been given that. Guys, I'm downstairs. Hold on a sec. All right, we're going to go downstairs, guys. We're going to go downstairs, close to the internet. Sorry, I've got you off the stand here now. We going downstairs, baby. Tell me if it gets better, guys, as we move around. I'm going to get closer to the internet thingy. Is that any better, guys? Is that any worse? It should be getting better. I'm right by the box here. Tell me if that's better, guys. Is that better? Is it better, baby? Tell me if that's better, guys. Please tell me. Can you still see me all right? I don't know. That has never really happened. Better? Should I just chill right here with y'all? Yes, that's better. Okay. We'll be right here then. We'll be right here. At least now I'm stuck on the live stream. So Deb says better. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why that happened. Weird that happened. Just let me know if it starts glitching out again or anything, guys. Oh, Kimmy said that second Cash App she sent was supposed to tell you that you were glitching. I don't think it said that, Kimmy. Yeah, I was glitching since that far back. That was 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry it's been doing that for so long, guys. Let me see if I can pull up the chat on this phone. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Hang tight with me, guys. Hold on a sec. There we go. There we go, baby. Okay. All right. So, all right. I could see it. I could see it better on this phone, guys. So I'm looking at the live stream on this phone, okay? Yes, glitchy. So everything is good now, right? You guys can see and hear me just normally? I've seen some different comments here. I think we're good. I think we're good. It might be the Wi-Fi, I think he said was roaming. Okay, so we're good now, guys. We'll just chill right here. Oli says, did you ever get off Sublocade? So I had my last Sublocade shot, Oli, April 19th. So what was that? Almost 2 months ago? Brandon's recovery says, I'm on Sublocade. It didn't because my dumb ass hit sent too soon. Okay, I was like, yeah, I'm looking at it. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that you said anything, Kimmy. But if you guys missed it, shout out to Kimmy for sending another Cash App on this live stream. Baby, there's a camera right there. I'm pointing on this side. Shout out to you, Kimmy, hooking it up in here, showing your love for your boy. I think, is Oli, are you on Sublocade? How's the Sublocade journey? I'm on Sublocade. So Brandon says, I love Sublocade. I think Brandon's on his second shot, if I can remember right, guys. Brandon, did you get 300 milligram shots or what? Let's see here. Oh, hey, y'all. Are you coming down, little buddy? Come on down. Hop up. Come on. Jump. Woo! Turn my little doggy. So let's see. Foxbat. Good to see you, Foxbat. Say, look. I'm down here with my daddy now, guys. Fox. So yeah, Brandon said he's on his second shot. So his second 300 milligram shot. Awesome. So yeah, you should be totally good, dude. With you're done with your oral dosing, right? You're not doing anything like that anymore. So I was about to schedule vaccination at work. I have 6 weeks still that need to be used by December 31st. Now there's no way I can get vacation coverage, Kimmy said. So about to schedule vacation. Oh, I thought she said vaccination. I was like, what? Schedule vacation at work. I've got 6 weeks still that I need to be used by December 31st. Now there's no way I can get a vacation. Why not, Kimmy? Can you maybe schedule it for, let's see. I mean, you still got 6 months, right? Maybe just do it like this fall after your crew is all used to the way you run things and stuff. Jill says, I wanted to do that. Yeah, Jill was wanting to do the Sublocade shot, but she's too dang skinny. Let's see. Oli says, nice. Way to go, Kev. No withdrawal symptoms. It's definitely not like Suboxone withdrawal so far. Obviously, it's probably not even to that point yet, but I would say like sometimes my mood is a bit off. Sometimes I feel like something's maybe a little off, but then it just goes away. So at this point, I wouldn't really be, I don't know, right? I try not to like psych myself out. I'm just going to like see how it goes really from here, and just hopefully shit doesn't just hit the fan like way hard, right? That's really all I could hope for at this point. Sorry, guys, I'm bouncing around the comments here trying to get caught up on everything. Ovi says, yes, I'm on Sublocade. It's been for 6 months, and it's been on for 6 months. And I'm thinking about stopping, but I have a lot of stress in my life right now. So what about spacing your doses out, Oli, before you jump off? Maybe just space them out a bit. Ask your doctor if he's okay with you coming in every 6 or 8 weeks, right? Instead of every 4. That way you can start to get more time between your doses, and then that way you don't start freaking yourself out, right? You can just kind of set yourself down easier. Or if you think you're ready for it, some people say that it takes, many months for it to fully come out of your system. So I would say if you're not ready for it, though, maybe not do it yet. But maybe your doctor could start lowering your doses, or maybe start spacing them out, before you come off. Kimmy says, yeah, hopefully I was already burned out before the promotion. So you were already ready for a vacation. Or maybe just do like a week at a time if you can, if you don't have to do it all at once, Kimmy. I definitely wouldn't do it, obviously. I don't even know if they would let you do it right now or if you could do it, but I would wait a while until you get everything kind of figured out and settled in there. Foxbat says, you can be too skinny for Sublocade. Yes, you can. Because it needs to get injected into like the fat part of your stomach, right? So if you're like Jill, she's like less than 100 pounds, just really, really skinny, right? She doesn't have a lot of fat. And so if you do like a search for Sublocade infections, so to say, or something like that, you can run into complications easier if you're super, super tiny and skinny like that, and your doctor doesn't get that injection just perfectly right. You might run into some complications with Sublocade, okay? The more body fat you have, the easier it's going to be for your doctor to get the shot on you without any complication. I've seen some people with the 300 milligram shot, guys, and you can't even see it, right? But for me, where my stomach section is a bit leaner, even a 100 milligram shot, you could see that thing poking out. So, what, baby? You need some daddy time? She'd be needy. So yeah, the skinnier you are, the more chances that you're going to see the Sublocade shot poking out of your belly. If you've got a bunch of body fat, then you might not even see it, guys. So if that's something that you're worried about seeing or not, hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. I love their clothes. They fit me, but I'm too old. Laugh out loud. It seems like I'm missing some comments on here or something, guys. Is the stream still going normally? This is my little buddy right here. Do my buddy. That's a cute face right there, Isabel. That's a really cute face you've got there. Cute doggy. Yeah, it seems like things are things still goofing up or not, guys? Hopefully you guys can still hear me okay. Baby. Hopefully, guys, by Wednesday, I'll have the other computer set up with the microphone that I just bought, or that you guys just bought, I should say, for the channel. You guys who've been sponsoring the live streams, I really appreciate you guys doing that. I hope to have that microphone set up for you guys on the Wednesday live stream, and I hope to get the other computer set up too. I need to go hopefully get that tomorrow. And I just really cross my fingers that that'll work for now. And then when the new Mac comes out, I'll just have to get that when it comes out later this year. So hopefully I can get by with a used iMac computer for now, because literally all I'm going to use it for is StreamYard, right? So I'm sure it'll work for now. And then, yeah, I would go buy a new Mac right now, guys, but I don't want to buy it and then a brand new one comes out just, 3 months later? That would suck. That's like buying the iPhone 13, and then when the 14 is going to come out in 2 months, it's like you might as well just wait for the 14. Did you guys know that you can use Google Chrome, I think that's what it's called, on a Mac computer? I had no idea you could do that. So I've been doing like research on computer stuff, and like, because you need to have certain systems that for using StreamYard, and I guess that StreamYard doesn't support Safari, which is weird because I've always been using my iPhone to do StreamYard. And don't iPhones use Safari? I'm pretty sure that's how it all works, right? So I've been looking into computer stuff, guys. I appreciate you guys. So, okay, Tara says stream is good now. Seems pretty balanced. Are you able to see comments from around the time you glitched? That's a good question, Tara. I'm not sure. I'd have to scroll up. Let me see. Let's see. Yes, I use Chrome on my iPhone. See, I didn't know you could do that. I hate Apple's browser. You can do that on your iPhone? How in the hell? So you just, what, you literally just download Chrome and then just enter. That's crazy to me. I didn't know you could do that stuff. Till just recently, I figured that out yesterday. I was talking to the guy about his iMac computer, and I says, wait, it says that Safari won't work for StreamYard. And he said, just download Google Chrome. I was like, what? You can't do that? Apparently you can. Kimmy just said she's doing it on her iPhone too. So I'm learning the computer stuff, guys. It just takes me a lot longer than everybody else. How long ago was your last shot? So it was almost 2 months ago. Fox that. The comments were glitching earlier. Mine were lagging, and some of Jill's got held back by YouTube, and it wouldn't let me approve them. Just download Chrome from the App Store. So there's a Chrome app, Kimmy? Dang, what the hell? Mama Deb says, I'll see you guys Wednesday night. All right, Deb, have a good night, girl. Thanks for hopping on here with us for a couple hours. Yes, she says. Wow, dude. See, I'm learning a lot of stuff here, guys. Wow, I did not know that would work. I never even heard of anybody doing that. Did I miss some good comments from earlier, Tara? Is that why you're saying that? Izzy, stop. Let me see if I can scroll up here, guys. We'll probably shut the show down in maybe the next 5 or 10 minutes, guys. If you have any last questions, comments, concerns, if you've been ghost listening, please drop a comment now, guys. We'll probably start wrapping things up here in the next little bit. But before we do, let me go ahead and thank today's sponsors. And it looks like we had Kimmy B and KG Smith coming through, both with $25 on the Cash App. Babies. Sorry, wrong side. I appreciate you ladies hooking it up in here, supporting the show. Guys, remember, be patient with me on the computer stuff. If we get on here on the Wednesday stream and it's things are a bit off, just be patient with me, guys. I'll get it figured out. It's just going to take me a little bit of time. But I have been messing with it like all day today and all day yesterday. I was trying to get my computer to work, but it's just not working, and I can't spend thousands of more hours on that damn computer trying to get it to work because it's very frustrating. Especially when I thought I had it figured out. I was like, finally, this computer's actually going to work. Nope. Tara says, I answered your question. Oh, shoot. I know I can handle it. It's all good, though. Yeah, I was wanting to know what you said. Let me see if I can scroll up and find it, Tara. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I found it, Tara. I found it. So Tara says, I don't suspect he's using But we haven't been face to face since we met at the hot spring. That's happening tonight. FaceTime. So if you don't, let's see. Okay, here we go. She also said, Kevin, we never talked about addiction. I was still using when we met. We haven't seen each other for years. I was just wondering if I should even bring my recovery up and how to protect it. No, Tara, no. Honestly, at this point, I think that's something that you should probably maybe talk about. If you take things more serious with this person, you would start to bring that up. But I mean, I think it's way too soon to be talking about serious stuff like that, where it doesn't sound like you really know this person or you haven't spoke with them for for a long time, haven't seen each other for years. Yeah, I wouldn't take it that seriously, Tara. I would just go have fun with the person, keep it casual, keep it light. And yeah, I mean, I wouldn't bring up the addiction stuff until you guys start to get pretty damn serious. Honestly, I wouldn't. I would just keep it light for now. As long as you don't, you said that you don't suspect he's using. So yeah, I wouldn't even bring it up. Just go have fun, keep it light, and don't start talking about any relationships. Like, just keep it light for a while, guys. Go date, have yourself some fun. Now, if he starts, cracking out some shots and stuff, and that's not your thing, then you might maybe kind of, lightly bring it up. Just be like, oh, I don't really do this stuff anymore. It's not really my jam anymore. But if you're cool with drinking, then you're cool with drinking. Did that answer everything? Right on. Thanks for answering my question, Kevin. Awesome. Yeah, I love questions like that. Like, you guys, especially you ladies, wanting to know like about guys and dating and like what to do, what not to do to scare a guy away, or the guys that want to talk to the ladies. We've got a lot of ladies here, right? So the ladies can give their input on that type of situation too. It's cool to be able to come here and get certain information that we can use in our real world, right? Especially where we have such a variety of age groups here as well. So let's see. Jill earlier said they gave me Oxy, Roxy, Ambien, Ritalin, Neurontin, Pepsid, Flexerol, 800 milligram Motrin. Damn, Jill. In truth, I knew I wasn't right. I'm an addict. So that was what Jill said earlier about pain management establishments. So do those still exist now, or did they mostly do away with those, Jill? Earlier, Blondie said, but this channel has really helped me. Thank you, Kevin. I've been on for the past 2 years. Yeah, I remember seeing you on this channel for a while, Blondie. Oh, I missed another comment here. Max earlier said, I'm stuck at 0.75 milligrams. I can't seem to get lower. I have elective surgery I'm doing in 2 weeks. I hope to get off completely when I'm recovering. How long have you been down to 0.75 milligrams, Max? If you're still here. Sorry, that was a while ago you mentioned that comment. Oh, that's just back when we were glitching. Glitching. So I was glitching for a while, looks like, guys. Sorry about that. See, I give all the info out right away. Maybe that's why I'm single. Haha. So you would tell somebody that you were just barely recently dating, Kimmy, that you were an addict? Like, you would say that on a first date, or what? Maybe you and me could date. I'm like, okay, I'm in recovery. I had weight loss surgery. I have sex issues, and I can't stand snoring. She's like, you're going to have to sleep in the other bedroom tonight, okay? You're on the couch, sir. Just give them the old elbow and they start snoring. Like, yo, roll over on your side, son. You snoring the whole room off. I used to snore really bad. before the first date so they know what they're getting into. Kimmy, are you serious? You really say all that stuff before a first date? Because think about it, Kimmy. There's going to be a lot of dudes that I'm really curious if you're serious about that. If you could tell me you literally really say that to dudes before you date them. Because think about it. I don't know. Like I couldn't see a guy just coming on there and saying, "Look, these are all my flaws." Right? It's just kind of something that as you get vulnerable with somebody and you start to like them, because honestly, if you think about it, it's not really anybody's business until you're starting to get closer to them. Is how I'm looking at it, right? Because I couldn't imagine a dude being like, "Yo, I just filed bankruptcy. I've got, 4 baby mamas." Like, a guy's not going to do that shit. He's not. A guy won't be doing that. They're going to, because most people, they want to seem like they've got their shit all, like their shit doesn't stink and they've got their shit all figured out. So I would be pretty intimidated, Kimmy, if I was going to go on a date with a girl and she said some stuff like that to me. I'm not going to lie, I would be a bit intimidated. I'm sure it's a turnoff. Need to know to self-sabotage myself. I would just let them get to know you, Kimmy, for the version that you are today, because like that's your past, right? That's not who you are, like the addiction part of you. That's not who you are right now. Like that's a different version of you, right? Actually, I was talking with my girl about that last night, and she's like, sometimes when you tell me about like your past life and stuff, she's like, I kind of wonder what it would be like to be with you at that time. And I told her, I said, like, you're getting the most like matured version of me, the most like manly version of me that I've ever been, obviously, for obvious reasons. I'm older than I ever have been, obviously. But like just thinking how different I've been through different relationships along the way. Like I used to be a dramatic, whiny little bitch, guys, like always complaining and whining and nagging my girl and constantly like, I need you type shit. And I've just changed a lot for sure. So that's like, you get the version of me that you see right now. This is who I am. This is what you get. My past, we all have our past, right? I don't want people to be holding my past shit over my head. Like they can get to know that about me. If I like them enough to keep them around, then yeah, let's talk about some deeper stuff. But that's definitely something that I definitely wouldn't be bringing up my past addiction on a first date. That's just me though, guys. Wouldn't you rather know if someone has sexual issues before consider dating them? Well, Kimmy, what if you end up like having some crazy high sex drive for the person? Maybe that you just weren't with the right person in the past, and now you're really like connecting with some new dude that you're dating, and maybe that changes. Maybe he could bring that out of you if that's something he's able to do, right? Then maybe that's not the version of you that you were before him. You're a different person now. Those aren't the issues I'm talking about. I say doctor by habit, but he's an NP. See, Tara, my doctor is a good friend. We actually almost dated your doctor. That'd be interesting, right? Hey, doc, come on over and check me out. Good point, Kevin. Maybe it's not as big of an issue as you think. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just different to think about how we all think about this stuff, right? For me, like, that's pretty damn personal stuff. And there's like deep personal things about me that not everybody gets to know, even though I'm over here airing all my dirty laundry out on the YouTubes, right? But in my actual real life, people that I see, it's not really anybody's business unless I want it to be. That's kind of how I look at it. It's one thing if I'm still struggling in active addiction and like I might be sinking somebody else's ship, but like that stuff is so far in my past that version of me is long gone, right? And so it's not really that big of an issue right now. If drugs were around and it was a possibility, then yeah. I mean, the last time I took Oxy was in 2017. That was freaking what, guys? 8 years ago now, 7 years ago. That was a long ass time ago. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it and thinking about it. Usually people find things out as they go, so I can see maybe like a balance of kind of what I'm talking about and what the ladies are talking about would be like the perfect thing. Yeah, Tara, I would just say, yeah, it seems like, yeah, I would just go have fun. Just keep it casual for now. And then maybe like as a serious, if you really like the guy and he sticks around, you date him for a while, then maybe start bringing it up. If you feel like he's going to be around for a while, that's maybe when it's a good time to talk about that. But you're so new into it right now that I would just keep it light and have fun. Go enjoy yourself, have a good time. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do, obviously. Maybe I just need to change my mindset because I used to love first dates. I have the best date ideas ever. Yeah, Kimmy, you're really creative. You know, I think, yeah, just for first dates, man, it should just be all about just getting out there and having fun, just meeting somebody new, if that's what you like to do, and just not taking it too seriously. Just go have fun. I can definitely have fun. Great stream, Kevin. I really appreciate you. Awesome stuff. Yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. We've gone for over 2 hours on this Sunday live stream. Thank you for everybody who chatted with us here on the live stream today. Don't forget, guys, we're gonna do the same, the normal Wednesday live stream, same time, same place. I hope you have a good time with that dude, Tara. Hopefully, you guys all have a great weekend. And I would love to see you guys on the Wednesday live stream if you can make it. If you're watching this on the replay, don't forget to smash that like button on the way out, guys. And yeah, thank you again for the sponsors who contributed to today's live stream, babies. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday. All right, guys, have a good night. Have a good week. Start this week off strong, and let's go. See you guys. Bye. Foxbat, good to see you, my friend. Bye, Kimmy. Baby.